Hello everybody, how's it going? I'm just getting set up here, and Tessie, you're on my list tonight, buddy. Tessie's a bad boy tonight. He's in the putting him in the doghouse. He's in timeout. Hey, Joseph Erickson, yeah. Tessie was being bad today. He scratched me. I'm not happy with him right about now. My weekend was good, and I'm just having a little bit of snack, and I've got some. Hey, Happy, I ordered some. I'll tell you in a minute here. I ordered some 80s trivia cards from eBay. There's about 100 of them, so I've got some 80s trivia cards. Thought I'd switch it up a little bit. And yeah, Happy, I hope you're getting recovered from your trip. I know it probably jet lagged you and all that. So I'm just having a little late night snack as well. This is a grilled cheese and pickle sandwich. And I have some pineapple Fanta. So yeah, that's gotta get this straight here, guys. So I put my thinking cap on. So I'm waiting for a couple people, to come in and having some trivia. It's more fun with a couple people. Yeah, this is my wizard hat, or my thinking hat. I don't know what you want to call it. Tessie, you're bad boy. Well, Happy, you know what you should do? Go look at my video out there. I did it a couple months ago, and I put forth a grilled cheese challenge. And basically all it is grilled cheese and something, and just make a video. They're doing good. Tessie's on my list right now. He scratched my leg because he was mad. Gave me a good scratch on my leg, and yeah, he wasn't happy. I got too close to him and he whacked me. So yeah, he's being a little pest tonight. So now he wanted treats, and I got too close to him and he got, scratchy. So yeah. Yep. Edit it. I went this afternoon, did an edit. Go up soon. I also did a Drew drive. I was just editing my Drew drive. So I'll have to put that one up as well. But yeah, I did make it out for the Cheeto sandwich. Yeah, I haven't watched anybody else's review because I wanted to get mine out before I looked at anybody's. That's why I haven't looked at anybody's reviews that has done it. And I had to look at Ian's because it was, already out. But no, I haven't looked at anybody else's yet. But I think you guys will get a kick out of it. It's a little different. Probably I'll put it up. I might put it up tomorrow. I may put up in the afternoon. Hey, Freddie Farmington, yeah. Cool. Send them over my way. Send them over my way. I'll review Japanese candy. And actually, if it works right, I just did a video of, I call it a Drew Drive. I went by all my places in my town and I hashtagged all of them. And so when I put it up, I'm gonna have all those hashtags. So maybe somebody will see it. I don't know. So, hope we'll see. Well, let's see, we got about 4 people in here waiting to see if there's some more. Wow. Oh, I know what this one was. Haha. Yep. Okay. Hey, Rosemary. Guys, ready for 80s trivia? I got about 100 cards from eBay. It's like $4. They didn't send the box, they just sent the cards. Okay, so first question on the 80s trivia. Yeah, we did. What was 9,677 feet tall on May 18th, 1980, and 8,364 feet tall on May 19th? This was back in 1980. Bet you'll know. If you were a kid of the 80s, maybe you knew, maybe you didn't. There you go, Mount St. Helens. Because it blew the top off and knocked off about 1,000 feet. Okay, so here's a different one. What new name was bestowed upon the show AM Chicago before it went national in 1986? AM Chicago got a new name. Nope. That was from the 70s. Give you guys a hint. I'll give you guys a hint. There's a talk show. That's all you get. Hi. No. No, wasn't Geraldo, but that's a good guess. Well, you guys should be able to get this one. No. I'll give the clue again. Oh, you guys should be able to get this one. Oh, you guys should be able to get this one. And if you do, you might win a car. No, not Ricky Lake. AM Chicago. Oh, you guys should be able to get this one. And you may win a car. What was the new name bestowed upon the show AM Chicago before it went national in 1986? Yes, it was Oprah Winfrey Show. See what I did there? So yeah, okay. Oh, I remember this song. Okay. What film gave Faye Dunaway the line, "I'd rather you go to school bald than looking like a tramp"? This is back from the 80s, so. Yeah, I'll give you guys another clue if you guys don't get it. But no more wire hangers. Nope. It was actually Mommy Dearest, but I'll take it. I know this song. I danced to this song. Okay, guys. You guys know this. If you were around in the 80s, you know. I was at my junior prom. What soft cell cover of a 1964 soul song spent a record 106 weeks at the Hot 100? I know you guys had to heard this probably at your prom or the school dance or whatever. No, Soft Cell. It was Soft Cell was the band that sang it. And it spent 106 weeks in the Hot 100 list. Would have been somewhere in the 80s. I don't know the exact year. Well, probably it was a couple years. Would have been junior prom, so that would have been like 81, 82, something like that. Yep. Happy got it. Tainted Love. Tainted Love. Then they redid it. Didn't Marilyn Manson redo it later? It's awful. Okay, so this one's for you geeks out there. Who defeated Anatoly Karpov to become world chess champion in 1985? Because I always remember seeing this all the time. There was always a chess game between these two people. Anatoly Karpov, and then there was another. I'll give you. No, not Bobby Fischer. I'll give you a hint. It's another Russian. It's like every time I turned it on, it was these two. And I'll even give you a further hint. His name begins with a K as well. I'll give you guys another hint. Maybe it'll trigger it. No, not the KGB. Who is a friendly ghost? Somebody the friendly ghost. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there you go. Kasparov. Gary Kasparov. It was like, there were lots of matches between Karpov and Kasparov. It was like every time they always had him on TV. Here we go. This has changed since then, but okay. What annual event got its start in 1986 when two Californians set fire to a wooden figure on San Francisco's Baker Beach? So it's an annual event that got started in 1986. Yeah, it is Burning Man, apparently. They didn't give, some of them didn't give very many clues on it, but yeah, see, I've got this pack, and then I got this another pack, so I got a lot of questions. Yeah, now it's in Nevada out in the desert. Hi, Tessie. You back now? I'm gonna start trouble tonight. Don't you start no trouble tonight. Okay. I don't remember this one, but okay, here we go. Hi, Tessie. What was clamped firmly in John Poindexter's mouth throughout the Iran-Contra hearings? Hi. What do you want? John Poindexter. No, it wasn't a toothpick. Hi. What are you doing? Yucko. Are you apologizing for scratching me? Here. Here, look. He's apologizing. He's saying he's sorry because he scratched me. No, it was not a pen. Hi, Tessie. Say, look. Wasn't a pen. Hi. See, look. There's Taz. You don't want anything. Hi. See, there's Tessie. You always gotta photobomb the place. Okay, you happy now? Got on camera. Said hi to the people. Say hi to the people, Tessie. Tessie. There's Taz. Say hi. Say hi to the people, Tessie. He was licking my hand and stuff, so. Okay. Back. No! Stop it! No! He wants me to pet him, and he won't let my hand go away. If I stop petting him, he's gonna whack at me again. I'm trying to do something, Tessie. Okay, so I'll ask the question again. What was clamped firmly in John Poindexter's mouth throughout the Iran-Contra hearings? Give you guys a hint. Popeye had one too. And Hugh Hefner did too. Well, okay, yeah. It was a pipe. It's not a corncob pipe. It was a pipe. Hey, Leah, yeah, I'm sure it didn't. We're playing 80s trivia. Because I got some trivia today. Mail. Instead of 80s cards. That's why I said put your thinking cap on. I think maybe because I already went live today, maybe that's why. Yeah, this is my wizard hat. And Tassie, what are you doing? Taz, you got food already. Now you want the crumbs? I had a grilled cheese sandwich earlier. Now he's wanting them. No, it wasn't a gun. Oh, I know this one. Yeah, I remember this one. You didn't get this one? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here's another question. What miniseries was largely set at Drogheda, a sheep station in the Aussie outback? This was a miniseries from the 1980s, so gotta think back. This was like a big miniseries back then. No. That was set in space. I'll give you a hint, maybe. No. I'll give you guys a hint. Part of the title is appears on a rose bush, maybe. Every rose has its something. No, every rose has its. It was a big mini-series back in the 80s. It was about a priest that fell in love with a lady, and that was forbidden. No, not World. Axl Rose sang a song, Every Rose Has Its. Oh, wow, guys. I guess you must not have known this miniseries from the 80s. They actually did another one. They did a sequel to it. Had Richard Chamberlain in it. Give you that one. No. Had Richard Chamberlain was the main guy. And Rachel Ward, I believe, was the leading lady. It was a miniseries. Yes, at Thornbirds. Haha, got it. Wow. Okay. What film cost Daniel Day-Lewis 2 broken ribs from spending weeks hunched in a wheelchair? That's the Thornberrys is a cartoon. Or I think so. I don't know. What film cost Daniel Day-Lewis 2 broken ribs from spending 2 weeks hunched in a wheelchair? And these are all from the 80s, so. No. Hey, Bennett Espinoza. How's it going? Give you guys a hint. Let's see. Let's see. What Daniel Day-Lewis was in it, and Guess something something that a podiatrist would know about. There you go. Yes, there you go. My left foot. A podiatrist would know about that. My left foot. Yeah. Okay. What love song off the Joshua Tree was U2's first #1 hit in the US? So if you know U2, all their songs, they had many songs. Tessie. No, wasn't Beautiful World. It was from the Joshua Tree album, but I think it was probably used in many movies. No, but that is one of them. Let's see. Hey, stop it, Tessie. You guys have to think back to the songs on there. No, that's not the name of it. That might have been a line in it. But I think you're on the right track. You might say this to your kids. If you, yeah, I was gonna say you might say it to your kids if they don't get in the car. You're saying, "I'm gonna go to the store with or without you." Yeah, that's the name of the song. If you're not in this car, I'm going to the store with or without you. Oh, yeah. Okay, no, you might know this one if you are a Back to the Future fan. What did Pepsi dub the caffeine-free cola that it debuted in 1982? So 1982, Pepsi had a caffeine-free cola by a certain name. No. Caffeine-free cola that debuted in 1982, and it was in the Back to the Future famous line. Okay, Ben. Good night. Famous line. No, it wasn't Diet Pepsi. You think back to the Future. Yeah. When he said, "Give me a Pepsi free." Hey, if you want a Pepsi, pal, you got to pay for it. Yeah, it was Pepsi free. They've had a lot of different Pepsis. Pepsi Twist, Pepsi Free, Pepsi Light, Pepsi, all kinds of different ones. Wow. Oh, I know this one. It says, okay, what term did New York Magazine's Spaz Bloom famously coined to denote the stars of St. Elmo's Fire? I'm almost sure I know this one. Yes. It wasn't just St. Elmo's Fire, it was a bunch of other movies too. There was a term for the people that starred in St. Elmo's Fire and a couple other movies around that time. Molly Ringwald, Judd Hirsch, Anthony Michael Hall. Yep, Brat Pack. So yeah, they called him the Brat Pack. Those were some funny movies. All the old 16 Candles, Breakfast Club. Yeah, all those ones were good. Still crack up at those every once in a while when I watch them. St. Elmo's Fire wasn't my favorite one, but probably was 16 Candles was probably my favorite one. Long Duck Dong. What's happening, hot stuff? Boom. No more Yankee my wanky. The donga need food. Yeah, it wasn't really much. It was kind of like a serious thing. And it was like, yeah. Ooh. What Latin leader did Jesse Jackson call the most honest, courageous politician he'd ever met? Latin leader that Jesse Jackson. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that one. I think he's not even, yeah, I think he died too. A Latin leader that he called the most courageous, honest, courageous politician that he ever met. I think a lot of people have differing opinions of that one. Yep, it was Fidel Castro. I think I saw this too, okay. I think I had to watch this in school. What play earned Dustin Hoffman his lone Emmy Award? So it was a play that Dustin Hoffman did in the 80s. Yeah. Yeah, I kill you. I kill you. Ahmed, the dead terrorist. I kill you. Yeah, what play earned Dustin Hoffman his lone Emmy Award? Like I said, I think I had to watch this for English class, I think. No, it wasn't Rain. It was a play, famous play from literature. He did it. I'll give you a clue on it. In the play, at the end, he dies. Yep, Death of a Salesman. I think I had to see that one for English class. We had to watch the video. He was a Willie Loman. Nope. I don't know. What Bon Jovi album begat the songs Let It Rock, Social Disease, and You Give Love a Bad Name? It was a Bon Jovi album that had all those songs. It's also referred to in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. No, it was the name of the album, not the song. I don't know if that was an actual album or a song. But in Bill and Ted's, he said Mozart liked the songs from this album. Bon Jovi. Yep, Slippery When Wet. He also enjoys Bon Jovi's Slippery When Wet. I watched that the other day. That cracked me up. That was a good one. Yeah, you give love a bad name, social disease, and let it rock. I don't think I've heard let it rock, but here we go. This one's interesting. Um, what classically trained harpist couldn't appear in the movie Spinal Tap because being an MTV VJ took up too much time? So, someone that was an MTV VJ couldn't appear in the movie Spinal Tap. And that's another good one. If you guys never saw that one, watch Spinal Tap. I still love that. Well, a harpist. I don't know too many male harpists. So that kind of narrows it down. There's only what, three female VJs, I think. And I love Spinal Tap, and that's the reason why, if you watch my movies, no, it wasn't Downtown Julie Brown. If you watch my videos, the reason I have a 1 to 11 scale is because of the movie Spinal Tap. Because their amps went up to 11, which is one better than 10. It's one more. Yeah, exactly. Turn it up to 11. That was a classic line on there. That's where I got my idea for my rating scale of 1 to 11, because, you know, 11's one better than 10. These go up like one more. No, it wasn't Downtown Julie Brown. There's only two other VJs that were women. I don't know if the other one. Nah, I don't think any of those people were in it. So there was all the original VJs. There was J.J. Jackson, Alan Hunter, Mark Goodman, Martha Quinn, and it's not Martha Quinn. So it's the other one. Blonde hair. Curly blonde hair. See if you remember the one. Yeah. I give it to you. Yep, Nina Blackwood. That's who it was. She couldn't be in Spinal Tap because being the VJ took up too much time. That was back when they played music on MTV. Now they don't. Oh my gosh. Oh. That's weird. I don't think I'll like that one. Remote control. Yes, remote. When remote control continues. Yeah. Hey, Savage. I loved it when they dropped popcorn on their head. Sure, go ahead. Yeah, this is my thinking hat. Hey, Nerd of the North, it's my wizard hat. We're doing 80s trivia. Gotta put your thinking hat on. Or I could sit in my Blues Clues chair and get my thinking pad out. Yeah, I heard that they're remaking another Bill and Ted, and someone was telling me, I think Hawkeye was telling me that they're making a new Bill and Ted one. Oh, baseball player with Seattle Mariners. I don't know. I'm not real good on. I'm not real good on baseball ones, so I don't know. Yeah, back in the '80s, I don't know. I don't have a guess on that one. I only know like the main people, so I don't know. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and I heard all the people are going to be in it except for George Carlin. Griffey, okay. Maybe. Oh, Ken Griffey? Okay, cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna save this one. Those questions I don't care for too much. Yeah, I heard they're making a Bill and Ted 2. They're also making a couple other ones. They were actually going to make some other ones, but I think they kind of scrapped them. I heard they were making a Welcome Back, Kotter, and it was going to be Ice Cube was going to be Mr. Carter, but I think they ended up not doing that one. Yeah, but I heard about Bill and Ted. I don't know who they're going to get for Rufus. Yeah. I don't know. I have to get someone to replace George Carlin. Yeah, they do. And the remakes are never as good. Oh, I know this one. I know you know this one, or at least you should probably know. It's another one of my favorite ones. It's good. What film found Eddie Murphy playing characters named Clarence, Randy, Saul, and Prince Akeem? Last one, I'll give it to you. No, wasn't Beverly Hills Cop. Clarence, Randy, Saul, and Prince Akeem. Yes, Coming to America. Coming to America. I love that one. That was a funny one. When I say he's got his own money, he's got his own money. The boy is rich. Yeah, that was that was funny. I love that. McDowell's. And the commercial for Soul Glow. Okay. Here's one for you guys, and I think you actually someone mentioned this earlier, so probably get it. Who became the youngest female since Brenda Lee to have 2 straight #1 singles in 1988? Yes. Sexual Chocolate. Yeah. No, it wasn't Madonna. The youngest female since Brenda Lee to have 2 straight #1 singles in 1988. Yeah, it wasn't Debbie Gibson. But you're in the right area. Yes, it was Tiffany. It's 2 straight #1 singles. Okay, Outlaws, you should get this one. Okay. I'm counting on you to get this one if you're still here. What did Seattle skipper Maury Wills order his grounds crew to enlarge before a 1981 game, earning a 2-game suspension? Nope, it wasn't. Okay, I'll say it again. What did Seattle skipper Maury Wills order his grounds crew to enlarge before a 1981 game, earning 2-game suspension? So it was something to do with the grounds, or the grounds crew, not the baseball bats. No, it wasn't the pitching rubber, but you guys are close. Close. He wanted something enlarged, and apparently he got a suspension for it. No, wasn't home plate. It wasn't a base. It wasn't home plates, but it was something around home plate. Yeah, for this one, you guys got to think outside the box. Literally. No. Yep, batter's boxes. It was the batter's boxes. I guess he wanted them enlarged, and he got a suspension for it. Ooh. I should change my hat for this one, but I don't have that out here tonight, so. What 1989 movie? Yeah, exactly. What 1989 movie gave co-star Jack Nicholson a cut of the gross, earning him a reported $60 million? It's from '89. A film with Jack Nicholson. Yes. I'm Batman. Where does he get those wonderful toys? Yeah, he got a cut of the gross. Got a sweet deal on that one, because that one made a lot of money. The very first Batman, not any of the other sequels or anything like that. That one was good. I don't know this one. I don't think you guys are going to get this one, but I'll give it to you anyways. Who was dubbed Foxy Roxy in the Strumpet with the Trumpet during her Palm Beach divorce? Yeah, he did actually make a pretty good. He was underrated, I think. Foxy Roxy and Strumpet with the Trumpet. I don't think you guys are going to get this one. I don't know. I don't even know who this is. Guess she had, I don't know. There's a prize named after her. I really don't think you guys are going to get this one, so. Yeah, wow. Oh, I didn't even know that. There you go. Happy got it. You don't have to turn on the red light, Roxanne. Pulitzer. Yeah, here's a good one. Bet you guys will know this one if you watched TV back then. What ex-baseballer played dad to the Mr. Belvedere brood? Ex-baseballer. Played dad to the Mr. Belvedere crew. And I think he just died a little while ago. A few years back. Did was it Budweiser commercials or Miller beer? I don't remember. He did a beer commercial too. Yeah, he was. He was. Just a bit outside. Yep, it was Bob Uecker. Just a bit outside. Yep, Bob Uecker. Yeah, that's on every once in a while. Some of the other channels, Mr. Belvedere, Alf, were on the same time. What 8-year-old actress in Irreconcilable Differences reminded the courtroom, "You don't treat your kid like your dog"? Oh yeah, Silver Spoons, Different Strokes, Facts of Life, all those were on the same time. Alf. Oh, some of those other ones. Some of them were kind of lame. Was it One Small Wonder with the robot? Girl robot that was stupid. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's Drew Barrymore was the one. Oh, I gotta see if I've recorded that. They put a new TV on, TV channel. Well, they put it back on. They took it away from me. They put it back, and they've got a lot of those old shows on, and one of them is Buck Rogers. Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm gonna start watching those again. I love that show because it had Gil Gerard, and it had yeah, me too. That's why I know all these things. I know all the trivia. Like I used to watch all those ones, all the 80s, and yeah, Different Strokes, Facts of Life, Love Boat, Fantasy Island, Alice, Three's Company. Oh man, all those old shows. One Day at a Time, yeah. One Day at a Time. Yeah, they were all on at that time. Dukes of Hazzard, yeah, Knight Rider, Fall Guy, what was the other one? Vegas. Yeah, then they had the weird ones that were kind of like offshoots, like what's that one? Matt Houston. What else? It was Matt Houston and yeah, Dynasty, Falcon Crest. Yeah, I never understood the part with the K. Mobile Armored Strike Command with a K. Same with G.I. Joe. That was a good one. Yo, Joe. Cobra Commander. Then they had the GoBots, which was like a poor man's version of Transformers. Didn't last long. Oh, really? You know, there's a show that I watched out there. I don't think it's on anymore. They don't do any new episodes. It was called Toy Hunter. And the guy went around and he was looking for toys and stuff. And they showed, oh, I can't remember. But he would go around and look for toys that were collectible. And he went somewhere and they had the whole aircraft carrier, All set up. Okay. And the aircraft carrier, and then the yeah, some of those big play sets were worth a lot. I had what did I have? I used to have one of the Transformers, the one that wasn't around much. Hey Hazel, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Got my hat on tonight. And yeah, I had all those. I had some Transformers, I had Hot Wheels, I had all those. I had all those toys from when I was little. Had G.I. Joe. Yeah, Tomcat and the Cobra Jet. And then I had, you know what I had, which was cool? I wish I would have kept them. They were called Micronauts. I don't know if you guys remember those. I know, you're probably lurking around, Hazel. Crimson Guards, yeah. But I had the Micronauts. That was actually a cool one. And they were, I mean, Stretch Armstrong? And no, I don't. I actually, I don't have those anymore. I wish I did. I had, and you know what I had? And I regret giving this away. I did a yard sale a while back. I had the $6 Million Man doll, and I had the Oscar Goldman doll. I had that one for a long time. Oh, okay, yeah, it's okay. Fall asleep. Oh, I don't remember that one. I know they had Stretch Armstrong, and they had the. I don't know about the Muscle Man. I don't remember that one. I know, I stream very late. Normally because, well, a couple reasons that I go on late is, one, I have to wait for my video to go out, and then two, I have to wait for everybody to go to sleep. Because it's tough to stream during the daytime. Because there's people in the kitchen, and, you know, house isn't quiet, and people don't like me streaming here during the daytime, so that's why I go on at night, or I'll go during the daytime if I'm out and about. But yeah, and I got it in the car. I should go get it and bring it in, but I found some cool stuff at Big Lots today. I found I'm gonna do a review on it. I found the Jiffy Pop popcorn. I don't know if you know that one. Remember the old stovetop Jiffy Pop and the little popcorn thing? And what else did I have? I found some Tootsie Rolls and the Tootsie Roll fruit ones. Yeah, it's the stovetop. It's the stovetop one, the one with that pops up and it's got the tin foil that blows up. Found it at Big Lots. Yeah, it was for camping, or, you know, before you watch a movie. I got that one, and then what else did I found Tootsie Rolls. I found yeah, and then I found those old candy, the old-fashioned candy sticks that were different flavors. They're kind of like candy canes, but they're like, you know, cherry, watermelon, chocolate. They were like little like candy canes, but they had them in jars in the candy store behind the counter. I think it was just called old-fashioned candy stick. Found those, and I found a couple other things. The one that we were laughing about was, I've got a pack of it, and it's some out there. It's called Hot Nuts. It's called Hot Nuts. They're like coated nuts. They got like hot pepper on them. The crunchy shell. It's called Hot Nuts. I was laughing at that one. So yeah, got the Hot Nuts. Yeah. Hi. Are you back again? Tessie's back again. You gonna come up here? Come up here. You gonna come up or what? I don't want to mess around with you tonight. Come on. Tessie, come on. Come up here. I guess I'd have to say, yeah, Jack Nicholson was the best Joker. The newer ones, the new Joker, I didn't care for him at all. In the new, what was the one that was just out? The one, I think I finally saw it. It was, yeah, Heath was pretty good. What was the new one that did Suicide Squad? That was the one that the new guy was in. I didn't care for that one too much. Hey, Kenneth, how's it going? Hi, Tessie. What are you doing? Come on. Stop messing around. Yeah. Come on. Are you gonna go up here? Stop. Tessie, stop messing around. Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. Tessie is bugging me again. Would you settle down? Stop rubbing on my feet. Won't leave me alone. Stop it now. You already got me once. I don't want to play with you tonight. Tessie, stop. Tessie, stop it. Do you want food again? What do you want? Oh, okay, yeah. I thought he died. Well, maybe it was a different guy that... maybe it was one of those other sports guys that died. I'm thinking of, oh, maybe I'm thinking of that other guy that played on Webster. The dad on Webster. I'm thinking, that's who I'm thinking, maybe. Yeah, wait till they get a load of me. Yeah. Okay. I had these, okay? This is a good question. I had a few of these back in the old days. Wish I would have kept them. I actually looked online. I was trying to find them. Okay. How many rubber strands went into the first koosh ball? 1,000, 3,000, or 5,000? How many rubber strands went into the first koosh ball? 1,000, 3,000, or 5,000? No, it wasn't 3,000. I used to have, yes, it was 5,000. I used to have them, and they had different ones. I had one that was a bunny rabbit, one was a bear, one was a rabbit, a bear, a pig, something else, and they were like the little koosh ball, but they had faces and feet on them. And I had the giant koosh and the rainbow koosh and the crinkly koosh and the snowball koosh. I had a whole bunch of those different ones. I don't know what I did with them. I think I lost them somewhere along the line. Yeah. You could still find them, but not like, I had a koosh basketball hoop. That was cool. put it on the back of the door, and it had like a little fabric hoop, and you threw the koosh balls in it. I used to have it at a I worked in a computer room. Yeah. And I put it on the back of the door in the computer room, and when I got bored, I'd play koosh ball. So yeah, that's kind of fun. Tassie. Tassie's eating the camera. What are you doing? Tassie. He is eating the camera. Now he's eating the pillow. Tassie's being spazzy tonight. Okay, now stop it. Go to bed. Lay down. Stop it. Tessie. Oh, this one's weird. This is kind of a strange one. What urban vigilante's top pickup lines, according to David Letterman, included, "You would have a very curvy chalk outline." Urban vigilante top pickup lines. So I guess it was a top 10 list from David Letterman back in from the 80s. It was an urban vigilante. You would have a very curvy chalk outline. Back in the 80s, there was a vigilante. Yeah, I remember this one, sort of. Part of the reason is when I was like, it was like 80 to 82, I think. I had a paper route, and every morning they dropped the papers off, and I had to read the papers before I folded them and send them out, so I'd know what the headlines were. So yeah, that's how I knew a lot of the 80s trivia when I grew up there. Anyways, the urban vigilantes' top pickup lines, according to David Letterman, included, "What you would have a very curvy chalk outline," was by Bernard Goetz. He was a subway vigilante. Killed some punks came at him with a screwdriver and he shot him in the subway. Back from the 80s. There you go, Taz. Good boy. Yeah. What time is it? I've been on an hour. 2 o'clock. A little before 2. Yeah, there you go. Probably a delay. I don't know. Sometimes the chat gets delayed. And did I do it? I did not. I always forget that. I hate that. I always forget to put it on live chat, because when it comes in, it goes as default to live to top chat, and I don't know why. I can't get that to go as a default. I don't know why. It drives me crazy. Sorry. So if I missed some of your comments, it was because it was on. I forgot to do the chat again. What budget airline made its maiden flight on June 22nd, 1984 from London to Newark? I didn't know it was a Virgin, or I didn't know it was a bargain airline. Budget airline. I gave it away. Anyway. 1984 made its debut. Budget airline. Yeah, okay, I'll take it. Virgin Atlantic. Virgin Atlantic made its debut. I don't remember these. Okay, this one's weird. I don't remember these titles. What drama sparked the TV movie sequels Look Back to Yesterday, Bless All the Dear Children, and The Last Farewell? So it was a drama from the 80s on TV. Those were sequels. I don't know. I never heard of those. No, I don't think I did. Never did. I remember seeing it, but I don't remember watching it. I mean, I know it had Howie Mandel and a couple other people in it, but I don't. That's one of the ones I don't think I watched. Wow, you got it. Happy got it. Little House on the Prairie. I didn't know those ones. Yeah, I watched those too. Yeah, I got to talk to the Kit Car when I went to Universal Studios back in like '85. So yeah, I used to be a big Knight Rider fan, and Boy Meets World, I watch that every once in a while. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, Knight Rider was cool back in the day. Now it seems hokey, but back in the old days, man, that was like high tech. Airwolf was kind of cool. I don't know. You know the other one that was good, and I bet you guys don't know this one. It was only on for, I think it was only on for 1 or 2 seasons, I think. Which was a cool one, was Street Hawk. If you ever watched that one. That was cool. The motorcycle. Jesse Mock and the motorcycle. They had the laser beam on the front. Because that had like cool music. And then he went into the turbo mode, and he had the helmet had the screen on it. And the guy back in mission control ran everything. That was a cool one. Didn't last long though. Yeah, all those old ones, high-tech things back in the old day, they took off all the good ones. And then they had the really obscure ones that didn't last. Was the one Man from Atlantis, Auto Man. What was that other one? Powers of Matthew Starr. My Secret Identity, that was another weird one. All that weird kind of... Sledgehammer. I bet that's what it was. Yep, Sledgehammer, yeah. That's what I was going to say. Kind of remember that one. Sledgehammer, and then Remington Steele, and what was the other one? Yeah, Vegas was one. Matt Houston, boy, all those kind of weird. Yeah, MacGyver. Well, they remade that now, but A-Team, Knight Rider, all those old ones that were kind of like the crime fighting ones. Oh, I know another one that was good, but I think it was more. It might have been late '80s. My camera. The other one was Mantis. Do you remember that one, Mantis? The guy had the armor. It looked like a praying mantis. That was only on for a minute. They had Automan. Guy turned into a car. NBC came up with some weird shows. Remember back in the day, and they were like just all weird. You still find some of them. They had one that was on the air for one season only, and it had Jeff Conway. It was Wizards and Warriors. It's kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons offshoot. Oh yeah, Murder, She Wrote. That was more. I think that was more like '90s though. One that I liked was actually from the '90s, and I think even into 2000 was Monk. Did you ever watch Monk? And then of course the Wings was a funny one because that guy was in it. Turbo Teen? Was it Turbo Teen? I'm thinking, but maybe. Yeah, they had some weird cartoons too. Speed Buggy. Yeah, all those weird ones. Yeah, Speed Buggy and yeah, that's what I'm thinking it was. Yeah, some of those obscure cartoons and stuff like that that I don't remember much about. Then they had the kind of weird. They had weird ones too that were like TV shows that they made into cartoons. It was like Gilligan's Planet, and Laverne and Shirley joined the army, and Fonzie and the Cool Bunch, I think is what it was called. Happy Days and the Cool Bunch or something like that. It's like Fonzie and had the dog, Mr. Cool, I think his name was. Then they had the Brady Kids cartoon. And wow, all those old shows that they turned them into cartoons. They shouldn't have done it. They made a Star Trek cartoon. Oh yeah, they had a Star Trek cartoon. They had the Gilligan's Planet. I don't know if they. I don't think they had a I Dream. They did. They did. They had a I Dream a Genie cartoon. And I don't think they had Bewitched, but I know they had I Dream a Genie cartoon, and they had a wow, there's a whole bunch of other ones. They turned them all into cartoons from the TV shows. And I used to like the old ones on Saturday mornings. Banana Splits, the Sid and Marty Krofft, the H.R. Puffin stuff, the what's the other ones? Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, Electro Woman and Dinah Girl, the Lost Saucer. What was the other ones? Far Out Space Nuts. Wow, trying to remember all of them. Hard to find them all. Dr. Shrinker, that was it. Lidsville. Heckle and Jekyll, yeah. Well, you know, I had my, oh yeah, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe and She-Ra, and then there was Black Star and Thundar the Barbarian. That was another good one. With his mighty sun sword. Ukla the Mock. Captain Caveman. The Wacky Races. Wow. Silverhawks. Yeah. What was the other one? Battle of the Planets. Oh boy. G-Force, Voltron, Thundercats. And then they went to the weird ones that were like marionettes. Was Captain Scarlet and the Mysterions, and then Thunderbird 1. They were like the little puppets with the strings. Marionation. Oh yeah, Tiger Sharks, and yeah, what else was the other one? Power Rangers, and that was dumb. Yeah, what was the other ones? Yeah, Voltron. The ones that I liked were the old ones, the old anime from like the 80s. Robotech, Star Blazers, Ultraman. God, what was the other ones? Space Giants. There was one that was a Space Giants. That was weird. The giant space robots. Ultraman. Yeah, I was watching they have a reboot of Ultraman, and it's like a animated Ultraman, and it's like a new one. I like the old one. And the old Godzilla movies, and you know, cheesy special effects with the people in the suit. Oh yeah. I actually went back. They have the episodes on YouTube. I watched one of them. It's like, I forgot that they had the little song. Ultraman. Ultraman. Da, 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 da. Yeah, those were... Saturday morning was... I used to watch that. And Hong Kong Phooey was a good one that I... Pink Panther, Hong Kong Phooey. There was a whole bunch of other ones. There was a whole nother one on my one local channel. Hey, Cannonball. Yeah, Grape Ape. Oh yeah. And knowing is half the battle. I don't remember that one. I remember the Wacky Races. McGilla Gorilla Yogis. What was that one? Yogi's Adventures or something. And then he was on the Ark. Oh, you did? I hope you liked it. Yeah, I just put my Moon Marshmallow Oreo one up earlier. Oh yeah. Bullwinkle Moose, yeah. Fractured Fairy Tales, all those old ones. What was the other one? Mr. Wizard. Tooter the Turtle. Tennessee Tuxedo. That one, I loved. The Underdog. I love that one. Underdog, Tennessee Tuxedo, all those old ones. Aesop's Fables. Bullwinkle. I used to watch all that. I used to come home at lunch. The one that I kind of liked was cool was Speed Racer. Dastardly and Muttley, yeah. Those guys were cool. I loved Muttley when he'd get his medal and then he'd go up and he had his little crazy laugh and he'd always get the medal. Well, of course, then there's Scooby-Doo and Looney Tunes and all those cartoons. Can't forget those. Watch those on Saturday mornings. Yeah, I can't do it without hurting myself. I can't even do it. I did it. Yeah, and then they had the wacky races, and it was like all the people from there. Dick Dastardly and Penelope Pit Stop and Stop That Pigeon. Stop the pigeon. Stop the pigeon now. Yeah, and then what was the other one? Super Chicken. You guys remember Super Chicken? Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken. Takes a licking. Super Chicken. Yeah, I remember that. He had his old theme song. What are you doing, Tessie? Tessie! Is there something on the floor? He's playing with a noodle or something on the floor under the rug. What are you doing? Causing trouble. Again. Yeah, 80s was a good year. They had a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. The Big Top Pee-wee wasn't as good. Yeah, see, he's over here bugging. He's bugging me doing something over here. It's like, look, what are you doing? See, look, I'll show you what he's up to. No good. See, he's messed up the rug. Tazzy, what are you doing? Tazzy. See, there you go. See? Got busted, you know it. Messing up. Ziggy's in the corner, sleeping. Now you back here? What are you doing? Where are you? Yeah, Pee-wee was okay. And then there was a lot of the old the movies that came out in around the 80s, mid 80s that were really cool. All the old movies from then. Some of my favorite ones. Of course, my favorite movie of all time is still Highlander, the first one. What are you doing, Tessie? That's got to be my all-time favorite one is Highlander. Also, another good one was Flash Gordon from the 80s. And, oh, there's a bunch of other ones around then. They were all good. Yep, Christopher Lambert. I have a poster in my bathroom. It's from Highlander 3. I had a replica of it. It was not the official one. It was like a knockoff of it. I bought it from one of the home shopping networks a while back. I had that one. Yeah, the actual replicas of them run about about $200 to $400 for them, because the whole sword is a little bit different than what they put out there. They have the dragon head katanas, but the guard and everything are a little bit different. And they make the dragon head all colored, and they're not sharp, they're not real. Everything's not the same, so they do knockoffs of them. But I had one. I used to have the Lord of the Rings. I had the Lord Raiden. Lord Raiden. He was in a lot more movies than you thought. He was only in the first one, though. Then they got some other guy to play Raiden. Yeah, the first one is the best one. All the other ones ever since then were cheap knockoffs. And I was sad when they brought him back in the last one. And he got killed by Duncan. Yeah, that was pointless. The whole thing was pointless to bring him in that. Yeah. Yeah, back in the old days, I just actually watched Demolition Man. I don't know if that was not 80s, but that was an old one. Yeah, back in the 80s, those were like the big movies, and they didn't they don't make them like that anymore. They've done all these remakes, and they're not half as good. Like the Total Recall was terrible, and yeah, all the old ones, they've remade them. T2, yeah, the the first Terminator was actually pretty good, but yeah, the Terminator 2 was actually a little bit better. Yeah, Over the Top, that was, I have to admit, that was pretty good. Um, yeah, for, that kind of movie, it's kind of like the feel good movie. Um, some of the ones that he's been in lately are kind of like lame. Like The Expendables, I think he was kind of like pointless in that. And what's the other one? Then they had the off ones like Tango and Cash or Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. It's like, okay. Yeah. Rhinestone. Did you ever watch Rhinestone? Ooh, that's a painful movie. That was such a bomb. Oh God, what did I watch? Just watched one with him in it, and it was he played a mob guy in it, and it was like a comedy, but it was like a stupid comedy. I want to say it was um author, something like that. I don't know. He was a mob boss, and the guy was trying to get in the thing, and they had all this stupid stuff going on. Just watched that one a little while ago. It was dumb. And then he had Rhinestone, and what was the other one he did? Oh, there was a whole bunch of other ones that were just like really lame. He was also supposed to play. Another fact is, he was supposed to play Beverly Hills Cop. The movie was originally written for Stallone to be Beverly Hills Cop, but I guess they gave it to Eddie Murphy, so he went and made Cobra, which was kind of like a Beverly Hills Cop, like, I don't know, substitution for Beverly Hills Cop. That's what they went. That's why they made Cobra. So yeah. Could you see Beverly Hills Cop with Sylvester Stallone? I don't think it would have been the same. Would have been the same movie. But that's what I heard. That they wrote Beverly Hills Cop for him. Yeah, they did. I guess didn't work or whatever. They recast it and then they put Eddie Murphy in it. Oh. Hang on, guys, a second. I'm gonna get up and get some more ice. I'll be right back. What do you want? You don't want ice. Do you want treats? You want food? What do you want? Oh, sorry guys, I gotta feed the boy. I gotta feed the boy. Come on. If I don't feed him, he gets mad. What do you want? What more do you want, cat? You got food on the floor. I gave you treats. I'm petting you. Sometimes he does, but he's got one thing that he likes better. It's a bow from Christmas. No, he doesn't do the ice. He's got a bow that's all tore up. He'll play with the bow. And he plays with string. Got all the cat toys, and he won't play with them. But he'll play with a bow from wrapping paper, string, or the little milk carton rings. You know, when you get the milk carton. It's on the 4th. His birthday is the 4th, July the 4th. He's going to be 8 years old on the 4th of July. Aren't you, Tessie? I don't know. Maybe I'll cook some shrimp for him. He likes shrimp. Because if I'm making like shrimp, I get, you get the shrimp and you defrost it. And he tries to get up on the counter when you're doing the shrimp. He's like, loves the shrimp. And he likes shrimp, and the other Ziggy likes chicken. Doesn't like shrimp as much. But Tassie's thing is shrimp. He goes nuts over it. So maybe I'll make him some shrimp and cut it up and give it to him for his birthday. Yep. Yeah, they are. Yeah, he already got me earlier today. Gave me a good scratch on my leg. Because I got too close to him, and, I was in his area and domain, and he reached out and whacked me. Like, dang, cat. He does that every once in a while. Gets territorial. He gets a little bit angry, especially when he wants treats or he's hungry or something. Get too close, he whacks on you. Yeah, they'd like to. He likes to get me. I got, he gave me a little scratch. Got a little bit of blood. I'll have to clean it up. But he just. Yeah, I remember that. They had, oh my God, there's a thing out there. Oh yeah, I do have a trivia. We were just kind of taking a break from them. We were talking about other stuff. We kind of got sidetracked. There's a thing out there. I think it's by Friskies, and it was like, the cat does the narration, and he's like, "Dear kitten," and he's like telling the story about, the people and how they have strange things, and they want you to do all this stuff, and like the one was something about like the Super Bowl. They watch the magical box, and don't go near them when they're watching that. Hi. What do you want? Yeah, they have all those funny things. Seen those things. I've seen them on the Facebook and Instagram and all that. Yeah, maybe it was, and it was like Dear Kitten, and then they's like telling them this whole thing about how the humans have all the different food, and when they tried to go out there, they got in trouble and they had to hide. Oh, they did? Yeah, they did. They did have a Back to the Future cartoon show. I kind of remember that now. Doc Brown. They had Pac-Man. They had a Pac-Man cartoon too. Teen Wolf, yeah. They had a Teen Wolf one. They had Pac-Man. They had they even had Q*bert. Mario Brothers, they had a Q*bert one. They had a couple other ones that were like video game. Snorks and the Smurfs and all that other stuff. Yeah, it was a while ago. Some of those ones, they turn all these video games and movies and TV shows into cartoons. They did that. And it was like stupid ones too. Like, okay, we'll put the Brady kids in a Captain N. No, I don't remember that one. Yeah. Oh, I was watching, yeah, that made me remember, I follow, I don't know if you guys, know who, Jesse and James over at Infinite Moi are. They have a channel. They went to the biggest arcade in the world the other day, and they were going through and they were showing, oh, okay. They were showing the biggest arcade, and they were showing all the old classic games from, like, you know, the 80s. They were just going down the line and showing all the different games that they had. And I remember playing a lot of them. Some of them were like, I don't remember some of them, but I do remember a lot of them. They used to have a show on, yeah, Galaga. They used to have a show. Oh my gosh, it was on a channel. They don't even have the channel anymore. It was called G4, and then it was, I think then they turned it into something else, Tech TV or something. And it was called, oh boy, Starcade. And they had, it was back from the 80s. Yeah, G4 and Tech TV. It was back in the 80s, and they had a game show, and it was kids playing video games. And it had Jeff Edwards was the host, and then the kids would go in there and they'd play the video game. And if they got a certain score, they got to take home one of the video games. And this was back in the 80s. And they would play all the games from the 80s, and they had to get like so many points on, you know, something like Pac-Man or Galaga or whatever. They had all the games in there, and I remember they used to play those. It's a long time ago. Asteroids, Kangaroo, Elevator Action, all those old obscure video games like yeah, Galaxian, Defender, Tempest, all those old games that I used to play all the time, man. Some of them were weird. Mr. Do. Yeah, they were just strange ones. Battle Zone, all the old classics. We used to play Gauntlet all the time. Stay late night in the pizza parlor and play it. Yeah, because I worked at a pizza parlor one year, and I used to have to close up. Space Invaders, yeah. Space Invaders, Pac-Man, Missile Command, all those old ones. Rampage. That was the one that they made into a movie with The Rock. Rampage, yeah. I loved Gauntlet. That was one of my favorite ones. Gauntlet and Gauntlet 2. And, yeah, Rampage. And then they had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They had the Simpsons. Joust. Oh, yeah, Joust. Remember that. What was the other one? Robotron. There's a whole bunch of them out there now. I'm trying to remember. They went through the list, and there was like about 100 different games they had there. Some of them were real obscure. The racing games. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden. What's the other one? Golden Axe. All the fighting games they had. Punch Out. 720, Paperboy. Yeah. Yeah. Skateboarder. Yeah, what's other ones? Crystal Castles, the Marble Madness. Oh yeah, all the racing games, Spy Hunter, all those old ones, man. Yeah, it was Robotron 2042, I think it was, and then Smash TV. Yeah, just all those old ones. Oh yeah, Hogan's Alley, Duck Hunt. What was the other one? The shooting game with the the guns, all the different ones. You had the big guns. You had to do that, and then the oh, what was the sub one with the little periscope? Can't remember that one. Wolf Hunt, I think it was. Sea Hunt or Sea Wolf, I think it was called. Guerrilla Warfare, yeah. Zaxxon, all those old ones. I used to play those all the time, man. Yeah, that one was hard. Tron. Yeah, I used to spend a lot of time in the arcades. Space Fury, Asteroids. Oh, man. There were so many different games back then. Yeah. Sinistar. That evil-looking dude. Bad dudes. I can't remember. Yeah, man. There were so many different... Then there were real basic ones that, that weren't very fun, like Pong and Breakout and some of those other ones just weren't, they weren't real fun. Then they had all the whole pinball thing. Some of the pinballs were pretty, intense with the way they were lined up, and they had all the different ramps and the multi-ball and all that stuff. Nope, no arcade game. Actually, apparently they were supposed to be coming out with Atari was coming out with a gaming system that was all enclosed, and I guess you were going to download all the games onto it. It's like a throwback to the old Atari 2600. But I heard that kind of like they were doing a Kickstart, and I think that fell through, and then they ran off with everybody's money that ordered it, and it's not gonna happen now. I don't know. That's what I heard. But all the old video game systems that we used to have, Atari, ColecoVision, all those, Sega, yeah, Nintendo, Atari. Then they had the other ones, the Texas Instrument ones, and the Radio Shack. Yeah, that was kind of like the thing back then. Yeah, I had a Commodore 64. I had a VIC-20 when I was little. Huh, didn't know that one. But yeah, Sega would make sense. And the surprising thing is, Sega had the good games, but they ended up not working out. Yeah, I had a VIC-20, I had a Commodore 64. And I wanted to get the old ones like the Amiga or the, what was the other one? Atari 800, I think it was. Yeah, you could. Yeah, and then Commodore 64 was like all blue. 910 start, yeah. Exactly. I learned basic programming. I taught myself basic programming on a VIC-20. Then I moved up to the to the Commodore 64, yeah. I wrote some code. Then you had the cassette tape drive that you loaded things from. And the cartridges and the all the floppy, the old floppy disks, the 5 1/4 ones. Yeah, that was old time. And then the old modem, the dial-up modems where you had to put the phone down in it. Yeah, that was old time stuff, man. Yeah, back in the 80s, that's what I grew up with. Like I said, and I had the Commodore 64 and I had the VIC-20 and I had a old 1200 baud modem that I did dial-up on. And I got on, it wasn't even the internet. You just got online. And I had CompuServe, I think, was the one. Yeah, 12, then 24, then yeah, 36, 6. Yeah, I remember all those, and you like doubled it. Then they came out with the cable modems, and it was like, yeah. So I had all those old yeah, the modems you used to have to dial up, and it took forever. Didn't have high res, you had low res. No pictures all the time, took forever. And we only had one phone line, so if I was online, no one could use the phone. I'd be online and they'd pick up the phone and get off the computer, I need to make a call. I'd be like right in the middle of doing something and I'd get interrupted because my sister would pick up the phone. Yeah, that was back in the old days, man. And like I said, oh really? Yeah, you know, what did I have? Before that I had Prodigy and I had another thing that was called GE. It was GE and it was I guess it was like a GE network. You got a subscription to it. You know what's a good you know what one you should watch? It's a series that was out was on AMC. I don't know if you ever watched it. I watched it. It was good. It was out a couple of years ago. It's called Halt and Catch Fire. If you want something to watch, it's on AMC. I think it might be on Netflix or one of these other ones. But yeah, you should check that one out. It's actually pretty good. It's all about how the internet kind of started and like all this company that started like the home gaming system and the file sharing and the search engines and all that stuff, how it came about. It's interesting. You know, how they had the first chat rooms and the first bulletin board systems, and you know, they were running the home business and how it evolved into all the new stuff. Yeah, I love Breaking Bad. I've watched Better Call Saul, although I have to go. I'm waiting for it to come back on because what happened was I had recorded all the ones from the last season, but a couple months ago I had to upgrade my modem because the cable box wasn't working and I had everything recorded on there, so I had to go turn it in, and when I turned it in, I lost all the episodes that were on there. So I didn't get to watch the last like 3 episodes of the season. Okay. All right. Yeah, happy. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for playing the trivia game. Yeah, I don't want to do all the questions because, you know, got to save some for the next time, but do appreciate you coming in. Oh yeah, that's the one thing I end up getting on the whole 80s kick, and you know, start going down all that old stuff, because that was like my passion. You know, when I was little kid, I loved all the video games, I loved all the cartoons, I loved all that stuff. That's kind of what I do when I do some of my videos, you know, remember all that old stuff. So yeah, it's all fun remembering all that stuff from when you were a little kid, bringing back the memories. And I'm not alone. Most of the people that grew up around at that time, they remember that stuff too. So I don't know. Um, like I said, I only got these. I got these cards. They're just I got them on eBay, and they have a whole box set you can get. Yeah, they have other versions. This is a Trivial Pursuit, but they have a silver screen edition. They have Baby Boomers. I got this on eBay. I think it was like for 100 cards. I think it was like $4. They didn't include the box that it came in. It's just in little bags. Someone probably just sold the set that they had, the trivia cards. Because normally it comes in the little boxes and all that. Costs more though. But like I said, for $4, 100 cards, wasn't that bad. Obviously someone used them already, but a couple bucks is fun. Yeah, they have all different ones now. Silver screen, Baby Boomers, Millennial editions, all kinds of different types of the Trivial Pursuit cards that are out there. Movies, sports. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I got the other day. Found it online. Just a couple bucks though. Because the other ones, the regular Trivial Pursuit that I got, they're kind of hard, and some of those questions are like really obscure. And I'm more into the 80s, so I know more. I know more of these, and chances are I've probably seen or watched most of the ones that are in here. So yeah. So yeah, it was fun tonight. Like I said, yeah, I had a lot of stuff. I did a lot of stuff today because I did my lunch stream earlier. So I was able to get down to the KFC, and I tried the hot chicken, the chicken. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he stepped over your curb, huh? Dared to set foot on your curb. Well, yeah. I tried, but like I said, I was trying to, I had to do, yep, he went on your curb. That's what I saw. He was totally into it, too. Guys could have played hopscotch, I guess. I don't know. When I put my review out, you'll see I did a little bit different. I did something a little different on that Cheetos. Did you try it, Outlaws? I don't know. I don't know if you had the review on it or not. Like I said, I got the review done. I edited it. It's ready to go. Although I don't think the people at my KFC, yeah, I do not think the people at my KFC knew what was going on, because it just came out. They didn't know what was going on because, yeah, I know. Which one? Who has the supporters? But yeah, I went in there and I ordered, they had a Cheetos Lover box, but I don't know. I don't think they understood when I tried to order the Cheetos Lovers box, but they didn't understand it. They didn't know what it was. And I tried that the Sweet Lightning. I tried that too. Got that for the drink. Oh yeah, he's actually he's been in here a couple times, so yeah. He's legit. I don't, you know, personally, I don't think it's the real guy, but we won't say that. Don't want to make him mad. Yeah, I know. I appreciate you checking it, but yeah, I think he's okay. Kim, yeah, Kim's okay. He's being nice lately, so it's good. So yeah. Yeah, they didn't know what was going on when I went there. Oh, they do. Yeah. I know. Yeah, they come out late at night, and I get my share of people coming in here and leaving the dislikes because they're roaming around. Wouldn't be the same. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I gotta bring those things in, and I gotta do the review on those things that I got, the hot nuts. I gotta bring those in and do the review on that. Hot nuts. Oh yeah. It was that the actual thing is called hot nuts. Found it in the found it in the store. It says hot nuts. Well, I still have I still have these other ones in here. I did a review on several months ago. You guys are gonna laugh at this one. I think I showed these before. Still have these. I haven't eaten them. Here's another one from the maker of hot nuts. These are different. These are here you go. Nut up. Still have these nut up. I have two versions of them. Still have them. Nut up. They're chopped nuts, roasted almonds. I did reviews on these about probably about 6 months ago. Yeah, nut up. These are roasted almonds with sea salt and caramel, and these are cinnamon toast. They're chopped almonds, but these were called nut up. So yeah, they had I did some other flavors too. I think one was like barbecue, smoky barbecue, and then another one was like I want to say it was like sea salt. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so long ago. I had the reviews up there. They come up with some very strange names for certain things. So I don't know. You never know. Yeah, I don't know where they come up with the names for these. The marketing department says, okay, let's call something hot nuts or bacon soda. No, I'm going to stay home And I'm gonna watch it on TV. And actually, I just put some ribs in the refrigerator to defrost. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta step out for a second. I used the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. So all this soda went through me. Yeah, pineapple. That fan of pineapple will get to me. I think I'll take my thinking hat off. Since I'm not going to be thinking anymore tonight. My brain is tired. Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I got some ribs from the other day that I put in the freezer after I did my recipe. Oh, yeah. Here we go, cow hat. But yeah, I have that. I'm probably just going to do some ribs for 4th of July, some ribs and mac and cheese maybe. And yeah, this is a cow hat. I like this. This one I like. One of my favorite ones. Because I like the whole cow thing. And I'm getting, still getting that fedora. The sequins fedora and the Scottish redhead wig hat. So yeah, those are what I'm gonna, got those on order. They'll be shipping soon. I don't know when they'll show up. Might take a little while because they're coming from like China. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna stay home, watch the fireworks on TV, because it freaks the cats out. And when all the fireworks go off around here and the cats get all afraid, people light the fireworks off. I found out they actually are going to have a fireworks show here downtown. Well, yeah, slowly adding to it. Kind of weird. All kinds of weird different ones out there. I was looking at a bunch of different ones. I don't even remember some of the ones I saw. Gladiator hats, Viking hats. I think I might get one. It's only a couple bucks. It's a pharaoh hat. You know, like King Tut. I got the golden headdress. Yeah, I don't know. Kinds of different ones. Yeah, they were. They were just all weird. And you know, most of them are like under $10 for a hat. Some of them are only like $2 or $3. The witch hat was only $3. So, yeah, because all it is just a fabric with a little wire rim. Yeah, well, that's what I kind of started doing that and going the hats, because a lot of people The milk hat? What? Hey, Nero. It's a cow hat. It's not a milk hat. I had my wizard hat, but I got a cow hat. It's Drew's Food Reviews. So yeah, that's what yeah, when I wear this, it's welcome to Drew's Food Reviews. That's what I was laughing about. I also have, I brought it out here too. I don't have a, it's not a hat, but it's a cow headband. It's not the hat, it's just the cow headband with the ears and the horns. But this is a whole cow. Yeah, so we were playing trivia, but I think everybody kind of got bored, so I'm going to save the rest of the trivia for another night. I got 80s trivia cards. We were doing that. So I'll do it another night as well. Because I don't want to use up all the cards. I only got 100 cards, so it'll last a while. But yeah, I should start a new video series. Call it The Search for Hats. Although I just did. Okay, see you, Outlaws. Yeah, you know, I just finished editing that video, and I'm gonna probably try and put it up in the next few days, I think. What I did was I on the way to go to my review today, to do the KFC review, I turned my camera on, and I was just driving around my town and pointing out some of the areas that are around there, and I called it a Drew Drive. Like Mickey was always saying, are you gonna go on your Drew Drive? So yeah, I actually turned it on and filmed a little tour of my town, at least on the way to the KFC. And I put like hashtags of all the different places in the town on the way there. So yeah, hopefully maybe some of the companies will recognize it. Did some name dropping. Yeah. All the restaurants and Burger King and McDonald's, and put the hashtags along the way. I'm gonna put all the hashtags in the video as well. So at least I get exposure to them. You know, Burger King, Chipotle, Wingstop. God, I don't even know half the ones. And then some were local. They were local places here, like a theater and some of the other ones. But yeah, it's kind of fun. Maybe I'll do another Drew Drive, and I'll go somewhere else and show you some other areas, or maybe I'll do a Drew walkthrough. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of fun to do that on the way. But it's hard to drive and narrate while you're driving. So it was kind of fun though. So yeah, so I'll put that up in the next couple days. I don't know. I'll figure a day to put it up. It's about a 10-minute long video. At least you guys get to see part of the town and my dirty windshield. But yeah, that was fun. And then I went to the Dollar Tree and the Big Lots today. So yeah, I had a good day today. It's good. And also, I forgot to do this tonight, guys. If you haven't got your YouTube pillow, make sure you get it. Your YouTube pillow, it's just a few dollars. Come on, everybody, come on in, come on, come in. Get your YouTube pillow. You know you want one. Mickey has 3. Get your YouTube pillow. Hi, Bun Bun. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Oh, you have sound. Cool. Get your YouTube pillow. Don't forget your YouTube pillow. Yeah, so. Yeah, today I did a lot, so I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up, unfortunately, in a few minutes. Oh well, yeah, that's where I think I'm gonna be heading soon. I've had a long day today. Did a lot of stuff today. Did a review. I did two videos. I did a review. I did a lunch stream. I'm doing the night stream. You should get something to eat then. I had a grilled cheese sandwich earlier because I was hungry. I took a picture of my dinner, but it didn't turn out so good, so I don't know if I'm going to even post it. It was not, sometimes, do you guys ever have a dinner and you have a recipe and you think it's going to be really good, and then you go through all this bother and then it turns out crummy? Yeah, I hear that. Yeah, I hate that. You go through all the planning and it sounds really good, and then you follow it and it turns out and it's like, ew, this is nasty. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I don't know if it was I don't know if it was the meat or if it was just the way it was cooked, or I don't know. It didn't taste very good. It was pork schnitzel, where you pound the pork thin and then you bread it and then you fry it and then you put like a sauce on top. I think the pork was tough, or it was not very good, so I ate the rest of it, but yeah. Hate going through all the effort and it just doesn't turn out right. Or you make something and you go, oh, this sounds really good, and then you try it, you put it all together, and then you're like, ew, that's not very good. I've had that happen a few times. Sounds better than it tastes. Yeah, hopefully Ladybug's not causing any trouble. Tessie finally went to sleep. Yeah, like I said, I had a lot of stuff going on today and got a lot of stuff done. And I got a bunch of videos pretty much throughout the week, so that's going to be good. Got them all loaded up and ready to go. And I got other stuff for future reviews. I've still got a big pile for those. Plus, I've got a bunch that I got to edit. Yeah, that's usually how they are. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good so far on all the editing and keeping up with the videos and the filming and stuff and all that. So we'll see. But yeah, today was Huh. Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, that was kind of cool. Yeah, it was kind of it's kind of tough to get it to do the glowing in the dark, but yeah, I still have the most of the box. Yeah, they always are putting out, Oreo's always putting out new flavors or things. They have been crazy. They've been they've been wreaking havoc with my uploads, and you know the titles of my streams or the titles of my videos. For whatever reason, if I pick a name that they don't like, they won't monetize it. So I don't know. They help animals. Yeah, so I don't understand what that was all about. I had to end up changing the names of the streams. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I've had trouble with that. Oh, the other one, the other day I had the one and I called it like purple. I think it was like purple. You don't have to be crabby purple or something like that. And they didn't like the name, the word purple in there. So I had to change it. I had to fool around with the title. And the one the other day I had it was root beer, and they didn't like the word beer by itself, so I had to make it root beer altogether. They didn't like that. They didn't like anything that has like violent words in the title. Like I did one, they still won't do this one, a Dr. Thunder. So I don't know why they don't like Dr. Thunder. It's a soda. But I can't change the name of it because that's the name of the product I reviewed. So I don't know. Yeah. They're really weird with all the what they object to now. I think it's the algorithm. I think it's like, you know, the automatic screening process out there. If there's a word that's triggered, they automatically discount it. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, and today, man, today at lunchtime, I almost got into a fight with Grandpa in the parking lot. There's people are getting rude now. I almost had a throwdown with some old guy in the parking lot because he was rude. No, I didn't, but the guy was really rude. And he started off being nice and then he turned on me. Okay, so here's the story, guys. I went to Big Lots and I got a couple items and I had my cart. Okay, I'll tell you this story. And I wished I would have had my camera on, and I wished I would have taped the whole thing. But anyways, I went out to the car, my car. I went from Big Lots and I had the cart because I had the big box of something. Brought it out to my car. I put the stuff in my trunk. I had the cart there, and I put the cart like kind of in front of, on the side of my car, and it was like kind of like on the little there's like a little curb there, a little planter, Hey, Tiffy Bell. And then this old guy comes over there, and at first he's like, I'll take that cart. I'll take it back, because it was like, a couple rows back to the store. And I didn't wheel it all the way back to the store, because I was like about 3 rows over. And he says, I'll take it back. He says, I may be old and gimpy, but I still get around. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I said, okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Taking it back. And he says, then he starts getting nasty. Then he started turning on me. He goes, yeah. He says, I figured you wouldn't take it back because you look like someone that wouldn't do that. He says, all you people come over here and you put the carts in the damn handicap stalls, and then they roll into the handicap parking and we can't get in here, and people like me can't get in there, and you're disrespectful on that stuff, and you won't bring it back, and I have to take it back. I'm tired of this, all you people. And he's like yelling at me, and I'm like, what the heck, dude? And he's taking the thing back, and I said, you know what? I said, you have a really bad attitude. And then he's like yelling at me and going, you wouldn't take it back because you wouldn't take it back to the thing, and I have to go over here and I have to round these carts up and da 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 da. And he's yelling, and I said, you know what? Yeah, and I think that's what it was. And he said something about he didn't mind walking back there, but he's tired of the people leaving him in the he's tired of people leaving the carts in the handicap stalls for people like him that use them. He's tired of the people like me. And then I told, as he's walking away, I told him, I said, you know what? If you want to be a grouch and live your life as an old nasty grouch, go right ahead. And then he went and mumbled, and he went to go hang out with the security guard. But I'm like, I really, he really pissed me off because I wanted to pop him. I really wanted to pop him. Just because I didn't wheel my cart all the way back to the store from where I was at. And I put it up, I put it up in front. I put it on the little curb. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was an old dude too. I actually took a real short video as I drove by with him, and he's talking to the security guy, but I didn't get him on tape when he was yelling at me. But yeah, and I was totally nice because I told him, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you taking it back. That's really nice. Yeah, I wish I would have, but the thing is like I said, I had just put the stuff in my trunk, and I had my keys and my wallet and stuff in my hand, and I had my phone. And he came over there for a minute, and I wish I would have turned it on, and I would have started taping him when he started yelling at me. But yeah, I missed an opportunity. But the guy was rude. I know sometimes you can get grouchy, but you don't need to go off on people about stuff like that. Maybe he was having a bad day. I don't know. That's the second time something like that's happened to me. Some old lady yelled at me in the Taco Bell parking lot not too long ago. Yeah. I wanted to go back there, and I wanted to turn the video on and start yelling at him from the car, but I didn't want to do it. And yeah, didn't want to start a whole thing. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I tracked the angry people lately. I don't know. I don't get it. The other day when I was in the I did my lunch stream, and I was at Jack in the Box. Someone came up and they pulled up next to me, and they asked me if I was on YouTube when I was on the stream. So right in the middle of the stream, they're like, Hi, YouTube. So it's like right in the middle of the stream, so I don't know. People are getting crazy out there now. That's why I like to stay home. Don't go out anymore. Too many crazy people out there, man. Crazy, angry people. Crazy, angry drivers. Crazy, angry old guys. Crazy, angry old ladies. I don't know, man. Yeah, thought about it, but, you know, I'd probably get cops called on me for elder abuse or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know why this guy got so upset over a cart and not taking the cart back, and he had to go there and pull it back. He didn't even work for the store. I guess he was just there. That's the crazy thing. I don't know. I don't know what his whole thing was. He's an angry old man. Like I said, I think he was like the angry old guys from the Muppets. Yeah, I know. He's like the old man from the Muppets, you know, that sat in the balcony and complained. That's what he kind of looked like. So I don't know. Yeah. There's just some people nowadays, they're just not happy, they're rude. Exactly. All I said, and you know, when he came back and he said, I'll take that, and I said, thank you very much. And I was like, you know, okay, cool. And then all of a sudden he went off and yelled at me saying, I know you wouldn't take it back, and you tired of these people leaving carts in there and da 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 da. And they roll into it, and you're the type of person that wouldn't take it back. I'm like, dude. I don't know, tripping on something. Maybe he was off his meds, I don't know. He might have been off his meds, he might have been, you know, I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. He needed to. He really needed to. Yeah, I really wanted to say something, but, you know, I didn't. I was about to throw down on him. I would have been like, here, take this with you. Oh, wait. Or I would have said, hang on, while you take the cart back, you forgot the can of whoop ass. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, that one lady that yelled at me for not going fast enough into the Taco Bell market or to the parking lot at Taco Bell, she was angry for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know. She accused me of bad driving because I didn't turn into the parking lot. Yeah. I mean, I was in the turn lane and I waited for 2 cars to go in front of me because I couldn't go or I'd hit them. And she was beeping at me the whole time because I didn't go when it was supposedly clear, but she didn't see the cars coming. I waited for 2 cars to pass. I waited till it was clear. I turned into the parking lot. She's laying on her horn. She's right behind me. And then she revs around me to get to the Taco Bell. And I went back and I confronted her and I rolled the window down and said, what's your problem, lady? She says, you drive like an a-hole. I said, excuse me? What's your problem, lady? You drive like an a-hole. If you can't drive, get off the road. if you don't have the guts to turn into the parking lot, then you shouldn't be on the road. Turn your driver's license in. Yeah, she did. She says, you drive like an a-hole. And I said, you know what, lady? You are an a-hole. And so then she started going, stomped off into Taco Bell. And then I took my camera out. I took my phone out. I started taking pictures of her car. And then she came running back out. And I said, look, lady, I've got pictures of your license plate. I got pictures of your car. I got pictures of you. I'm going to turn you in. What are you going to turn me in for? I didn't do anything wrong. I wished I had. That's the thing. It all happened. Well, you know, I was driving when she was beeping at me. So I don't know. Like I said, you know, when it happens, you don't think about it, you know? And like I said, that dude that just came up on me, I wasn't ready for it, you know? I didn't think anything would go wrong. I mean, I'm just putting the cart back, getting it ready to get in my car and go home. Guess I need to, you know what I think I need to do? I've seen these, they're headbands that you can have your cell phone mounted to. And so what I'll have to do is start wearing my phone on my head when I'm out there. And if I get in contact with anybody, I'll have my phone going. Yeah, and you know, there's always crazy drivers out there. They're impatient when I'm driving. They're on my tail the whole time. I guess I got to get one of those dash cams and keep it on all the time. Yeah, it's the only thing I can think. Because I don't get it. I mean, all this stuff that they do to get to the stoplight 10 seconds before you, not worth it. Beeping and weaving in and out, being all dangerous. Makes no sense. I mean, I don't know. All to get somewhere quicker, and they actually break rules when they go around you, or they turn in a non-turn lane, or all this crazy stuff just to get somewhere faster, and then they get to the red light 10 seconds ahead of you. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna have to start doing now. You know, the thing was, is I had my phone in a tripod because I was gonna film from the Dollar Tree, but there was music in there, so I couldn't do that. And same with the Big Lots. So I had it ready to go, but I couldn't film it because there was music, so I didn't turn it on. And there wasn't anything in there that I found that was a good picture. So I guess next time I need to, I guess I'm gonna have to start leaving the camera on the whole time I'm in the store. Guess, I don't know. Yeah, dash cams or helmet cams or body cams. Yeah, the thing is I don't have a computer, so I don't know how I would upload the video, you know. Yeah, I mean, I should have it, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you could download it directly to the YouTube or whatever from that. I think you have to go through the computer, so I don't know. I might try to get a dash cam or something. I'm not sure. But it seems like now I got to have one everywhere I go. Every time you order something, every time you, you know, go to the grocery store, every time you're driving. Like I said, and every time old dudes. Yeah, I know that I've seen those car backup cams and all that stuff. I've got an old car, so I don't have any kind of cameras or anything like that. So My car is a 2003. There's no in-dash cams, nothing like that. I'm not high tech, so yeah, I don't know. I might have to start investing in it because it's getting more and more troublesome now. Every time I go to the store, there's someone setting off about something. Yeah, and from what I've read about stuff around here, people are they're getting really bad. It's getting really bad around here. This used to be a nice little town, and now there's a lot of problems in it. I just read a thing in just read it. We have a thing called the Rants and Raves, and I just read something about someone was at a Starbucks and someone came in there right in the afternoon and snatched a laptop out of somebody's hands, ran off with it, right in the middle of the Starbucks. Snatched a laptop from somebody. And then I also just read today that someone went to the Starbucks and they did I guess they did like a mobile order. They were picking it up. They parked in front of the Starbucks. They ran in to get their mobile order. And while they were in there for like all of like, probably like 2-3 minutes, whatever it takes to pick up your order, someone did a smash and grab, smashed out their car and I guess stole stuff. Right when they were in the Starbucks getting their mobile order. Guess they parked their car right directly in front of it, and someone walked up and smashed their window and I guess took whatever was in their car. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is in my town now, man. And they didn't used to have all this trouble, all the crime and all the crazy drivers and all this, all the road rage and all this other stuff. It's crazy, man. I don't know. Way back when they didn't have any of this stuff, but now it's there's people's cars are getting broken into all the time. They're getting stolen. People are breaking into other stuff. They're stealing their vehicles. They're stealing stuff off their porch. They're stealing anything that's not nailed down. Yeah, it does. That happened several couple years ago. My neighbor, he had he was doing some work in his yard, and he had he was loading firewood. I guess he had someone had delivered firewood from to the curb, and he went out there with a dolly, and he was pulling the firewood into his backyard. And I guess he took a break or something, and he left the dolly in the front. We saw this. We didn't know it was happening at the time. Some guy pulled up in a truck. He saw the dolly. He pulled the wood off it. He put the dolly in his truck and he drove off. Stole the guy's dolly right out in front of his house. And then when he came out later to finish loading the wood, he's like, "Where's the dolly?" And my mom had noticed it, and then she said, "I saw some guy pull up in there. I thought he knew you, or I thought he was picking stuff up, but he just walked up and took the guy's dolly. And those things are good, $40 or whatever for some of them. Put it in the back of his truck and drove off, right in the middle of the day. So yeah, I mean, they're getting bold now, taking stuff when people are home. So I don't know. Yeah, it didn't used to be like that. I mean, didn't used to have the problem, but it's getting worse and worse around here lately. Lots of crime, lots of... Yeah, I mean, I read things about, car accidents. They had several years ago, there was a Gang shooting. Oh yeah, Houston, we have a problem. Yeah, that was funny. I mean, I don't know. That Oreo thing got a little bit out of hand. Yeah, I know. It's just it's crazy. I had a couple years ago, I had a someone got into my car, but it was my fault. I forgot to I guess I when I was coming into the car, I forgot to do you forgot to click the little thing to lock it. And I guess the one time I didn't lock it for whatever reason, I had my hands full or whatever. They got into it and they took my satellite radio. I had the Sirius satellite radio. They opened the door. They ripped the radio. It was one of those, ones you just install and you had it wired to the dash. They ripped it out of there and they ripped the antenna because I had like an antenna going through there. It was like attached to the roof with a magnet. They took that and then they ripped it and then they left the wires like dangling out of the door. They just went in there and they rifled through like my center console to see if there was change or money or something, I guess. Yeah, and the thing was, I mean, it doesn't do them any good because I just canceled the subscription, so they couldn't use the radio anyways. You have to have a subscription to use the radio. I guess they thought it was a GPS or something. I don't know. So it did them no good. They didn't get anything out of it. And they went through my center console and there wasn't anything but like change in there. So who knows? Yeah, I mean, it's not worth it. All the stuff they do, they don't get any money for it. It doesn't work. It's pointless. If you steal a iPad or anything like that, they deactivate it anyway, so you can't use it. So yeah, I don't know. I don't get it, but it happens. Lots of problems everywhere, not just here, other cities, other places. So yeah, it's getting out of hand. You can't have anything anymore. Yeah, but like I said, crazy people out there. The last couple days have been really weird for me. Yeah, that happened. I've seen some things in there that people reported their purse got stolen and they try to use them right away. They actually, that actually happened to my mom about 2 years ago. Someone ran one of those skimmers at a gas station, and I guess it was one that they had inserted inside of the gas pump, and they skimmed her bank card, and they made a duplicate of the card, and they tried to buy something at some store in like Southern California. She got a call from the bank saying that we just had a report that your card was used in like LA, and they declined the transaction because it wasn't my mom's card. Guess what they did was they scammed the numbers and made their own card and were trying to do it. And it turned out what happened was they had a card skimmer, and I guess they got everybody that had used that gas pump over like a month period or whatever. They scanned everybody's numbers somehow, and then and the problem is when they did that, my mom was the one that suffered, because what they did was they immediately canceled her bank card, so she could not use her bank card anymore. And they sent out a replacement bank card, a new. They didn't close the account; they just canceled that card. So they sent her a new card with a different number, but it took like a week for it to show up. So meantime, yeah, exactly. So meantime, for a week, my mom couldn't use her debit card. She had to go to the bank and withdraw money from her account or write a check. So yeah, inconvenienced her, and the people that did it didn't get any money out of it because the card got canceled. Yeah, so yeah, gas stations are really tough. Sometimes what they say to do is if you go to like a gas station, and if you're going to use your card on the pumps outside, check the part where the card goes. You know, wiggle it, see if you could pull the plate off, because sometimes they overlay them. They have fake covers and stuff like that. Yeah, you really should, or you should go inside and do it, or pay in cash, I guess. But yeah, that's what they said. Check the card slot. You know, pull on it, see if you can take it off, see if there's any funny overlay. But I've seen some where they actually put them on the ones in the inside. I've seen them like in 7-Eleven. They'll go in there and they'll put the skimmer over the top of the card machine, and it looks like the regular thing. You know, they sneak in there when the people aren't looking. They put it on there. So I don't know. You know, and lately when I go to Walmart, just at my Walmart, when I try to use my card at Walmart, the reader doesn't work right. Their machines won't read my card. So I'm wondering if there's something wrong with those, if the machines are just old and broken, or if there's they're dirty, or they need to be replaced, or whatever. Whenever I go to Walmart, it won't read the card. But if I go to Target or if I go to the grocery store, it's fine. So I don't know. Very strange. They're kind of finicky with those card readers in Walmart. But I don't even have it. I would have to find my checkbook. Yeah. I think I have a checkbook somewhere where I actually have checks. But I have my card, that's it. Yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, I got a new card for my my bank card. I think I showed it to you guys a little while ago. I can't really show it to you all the way, but I put my picture of on my credit card. It's my bank card. It's a picture of me and Tessie, the one on my icon on my screen. I downloaded the picture of me and Tessie on my bank card because they offered, because I had to get a new card because I guess it was expiring. And they said you could download a custom picture and put it on your bank card. So Tessie's on my bank card. Yeah, I don't get money out of, well, because then they charge you money too. They charge you money, like usually if you go somewhere and you go to a non-bank ATM, or if you go and get money out of someone else, it's like even the gas pumps, at the one gas pump, they charge you 35 cents to use a card, regardless of what one it is. It's like, man, what a mess. I don't know. It's getting ridiculous now everywhere. Everywhere's charging you. They charge me for plastic bags. They charge me for using my card. They're charging all kinds of different stuff now. I don't know. Yeah, they do. And today, I just found out that as of July 1st, California's gas tax went up like 10 cents a gallon. The whole state of California. I guess there's some new law that went into effect. Jumped up the gas prices like 10 cents a gallon. Overnight. So yeah, we're already paying a lot. Just jumped it up because they put a new tax into place. I think they said it was now our gas tax is 40 cents a gallon on gas tax that we have to pay in addition to whatever the gas station charges. You have to pay the state of California 40 cents a gallon on gas. Yep. That's California for you. Something about they raised it to recoup some money somehow. I don't know. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? I live here. Either got to pay it or don't drive. Not much you can do. See, that's why I've been only going like to local places. I'm not going very far anymore. Well, I'm not going cross town. I'm not going to the next town, to find all this stuff. Yeah, pretty much. I was born in Southern California. My mom moved around, and I lived in Arizona for 3 years when I went to school, and then I came back to California. So yeah, I pretty much lived here all my life. Although, when I was like 4 years old, we lived in Denver for like a couple of months in Southern California, but that was it. But I was too young to remember all that. I have old home movies of when I was in Denver. I was like, 2 years old. So, yeah. But yeah, for the most part, I've grown up in California. I've been in California pretty much the whole time. I don't know. I might do a live stream later in the week, but I'm not sure. I wanted to kind of go down to that Vietnamese place, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to or not. But yeah, I'm pretty much going to be putting reviews out every day. So, in fact, there's a couple days when I'm going to put out 2 reviews. So, keep an eye out for those. But as far as live streams, I'm not sure. It's also going to depend on the weather too. If it's going to get really hot, I don't want to be out in this hot. And I don't know. I have to check and see what the weather looks like as far as how hot it's going to get. Because actually, today when I did my review, I was at KFC. And luckily, right after I finished the review, my phone overheated and I had to let it cool down because it got too hot. So, yeah, it's still hot out there. So I don't know. I'll see. Maybe I might. I was actually thinking today when I was at the Starbucks, they had tables in a little patio there that was covered up, but I don't know. I don't know how good it would be if I was to be streaming from like the patio because there was other people around and I feel kind of funny, streaming there and sitting in the patio and talking to my phone while the other people are coming in and out. I don't know. Yeah, Um, there's supposed to be a fireworks show here, but I'm not gonna go down to it. But I'm just gonna watch them on TV. It's easier. Yeah, I like to watch them. I like to watch them on TV. Yeah, it's too many people. It's crazy going out to see all that stuff, and you know, they actually um, they actually have a website that people film it by drone, and then they put it up right after it happens, so I can watch it online and not have to go downtown. I don't know. I might be able to film some of it outside. I don't know. Exactly. Like I was talking in my stream at lunch where I had to go. That one year I went to Treasure Island. That was awful. Stayed on Treasure Island to watch the fireworks, and that thing was like the worst thing ever. Well, there you go. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I think I'm gonna stay inside, and hopefully the cats won't freak out too bad. Because once the fireworks start going, the cats get scared and they hide, and so all that noise, they don't like all the noise, and they get really afraid when all that big booms and stuff are going off. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably watch them on TV. I think I'm got that ribs defrosting in there, so I think that's what I might have for dinner, ribs and mac and cheese or something. But nah, I've never been a real big 4th of July person. I don't like going to the fireworks. I don't like going out. I don't having barbecues and picnics and all that stuff. It's too many people. Yeah, might have to. I don't know, because sometimes they really get freaked out. Ziggy's the one that gets scared. He goes and hides under the chair and freaks out. Yeah, it's dogs and cats really get freaked out when the fireworks go off. Yeah, well, they're always like that. Anytime a loud noise, like when I run the vacuum cleaner, he goes and hides. The car comes by, he hides. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic around here, and there's always cars are buzzing around here, and freaks him out. Yeah, and it gets up bad sometimes. I mean, there's really a lot of noise, so we'll see. But like I said, I'm just probably gonna watch on TV. Take it easy and stay out of the craziness out there, because you get stupid people that go into other towns and then they get the fireworks and they bring them here, and it's illegal here technically, but people still get them, and they shoot them off in the street and launch the bottle rockets and firecrackers and all that stuff. Idiots shoot guns. So yeah, just crazy out there. Years ago, they used to actually be legal here. You can go and buy them. They had fireworks stands, and you can go and get the Roman candles and the pinwheels and the you know flares and the cones and stuff. Those things were expensive back then. Now they're ridiculous. You get like a good sized box of those, and it'd run you $100, and that was like 25 years ago. Now a good sized box of fireworks would probably cost you like $300 for a. Yeah, you probably should go, and I should probably wrap this up. I've been on wow, almost 3 hours. So yeah, I've been on about 3 hours. So yeah, it's getting late, and I think I should probably wrap this up. much as I've been having fun with you guys and hanging out and doing the trivia and all that stuff, I should probably get some rest, go to bed, have to recover. Yeah, I gotta do some more editing, and I'm gonna have to. I gotta get my stuff posted. Yeah, I have to go through some of the stuff. I did a lot of stuff today, and I have to put them up, and so you guys can enjoy them later. Yeah, I'll try and do something. I don't know, even if it's just like a stream where I'll get Starbucks or a drink, or I don't know. I'll figure something out. Maybe one day I could go back to that. Maybe Sunday I can go back to McDonald's when they got the cheap cheeseburgers. That's where I was today. Went by the place that's got the 39-cent cheeseburgers, but only on Wednesdays and Sundays. Although tomorrow, I think I'm gonna try and go. I'm gonna try and go to Walgreens, because I heard that they have a Walgreens exclusive Pringles. It's a mystery flavor. So I'm gonna go see if they have that here. That's what I heard. It's Pringles exclusive. It's a mystery flavor Pringle. Now I don't know what mystery it is. I saw some reviews out there of people, but I don't want to watch them because I don't want to know. So yeah, might go check that out. I might go check another couple things out, and we'll see how it goes, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn in for the night, and I hope everybody has a good, what is it now, Tuesday. Yeah, we actually have a Walgreens right down the street, so I might go check them out. But thanks, guys. Appreciate everybody stopping by tonight, and it was fun with the trivia and everything. So I'm gonna wrap this one up, and I'm gonna head to bed. So hope everybody has a good Tuesday. If I don't see you between now and the weekend, I don't know. I'm not sure. I might take a night off one night this week. So if I don't stream one night, then you know why. So anyways, thanks, guys. I'll catch you on the next stream, and hope everybody has a good Tuesday. And I'll catch you guys next time, okay? Talk to you guys later.